before we get too far in, I ran into something today that is very interesting.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, you're right.
It hurt my nose, but otherwise I'm fine. No.
All 4 of your other toes are like...
I heard of something that I learned about called Xanthalasma.
Oh.
It's
sounds terrible.
Is that like the cousin of the xylophone?
If you would think, but no, it's a medical condition you have where if you eat a lot of fat in your diet, there is one person in specific. This thing I was watching was talking about. There's this guy who was doing the carnivore diet, and he ate 6 to 9 pounds of cheese a day, which to me, that's pretty excessive and probably really expensive.
Yeah. Was his name Brian Johnson, the Liver King?
Oh yeah.
I just couldn't believe that 6 to 9 pounds of cheese per day. That's to me, that's like you're force feeding yourself cheese at that point, right?
Is he from Wisconsin?
Yeah. I mean, cheese wise, that's a lot.
Yeah. And so he would.
That's a blocker.
Cheese block. Hey. But yeah, so he would put butter on his steaks when he cooked his steaks, and he'd add extra fat that way, right?
He would put steak on his butter.
Yeah, steak on his butter. And eventually he got to, after about 6-8 months of eating this way, he started noticing that when he sweat, it was more thick. And
did he not wash his hands when he was done?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm going to think twice before kissing that hand.
So he was like excreting as if he was sweating out the lipids from the fat. So he was basically sweating cheese.
Yeah, just scraping it off and putting it back on the steak.
Yeah, and it's like a real life condition that you can have that condition. Cholesterol deposits in your body come out of your pores.
That is not Gouda.
And I saw pictures, and it looks like cheddar cheese. It looks like you had your hand in the Cheetos or Fritos bag. And,
no!
Yeah, that's what it looks like when you sweat.
Yeah. So, is that his superpower?
Yeah, I guess so. Did somebody say they needed a cheese plate?
Let's talk about a flavor saver. Jesus, woof.
Just go like this over your spaghetti, you know, like you're making a fire.
Yeah. Say when.
Grate it. Yeah.
This is PodcastNV.
Speaking of chips, I don't know if this has happened to y'all, but it happened to my wife. My wife. So I went to the grocery store, did the weekly shopping, whatever. And typically, if it's on sale, like I'll grab a bag of salt and vinegar chips, and that'll be kind of like my thing, right? And so I'm typically the only one in the family that eats them. So it's like
I'll eat them with you.
Well, I know
Oh,
you
no,
will.
Same.
But like in my house,
right.
Nobody else likes them. So
that's an easy. You could just leave it out, and you know that nobody's going to.
Exactly. So typically, I'm the one that opens it. I know kind of where it is. Whatever. So anyway, so I picked up a bag of that, a bag of regular, and I think I got I got like tortilla chips and stuff, right? Because my son's on a chips and salsa kick right now. I don't know why, but
that's great.
That's what he's on. So anyway, so I the other day I go and look at the pantry and the salt and vinegar chips are open. And I'm like, who opened these?
Uh-oh.
Who is it? Yeah. Who did this? And Lindsay's like, oh, sorry. I said, you had those? Yeah. And she said she saw in the bag, because that bag and I guess the bag of the regular chips were like blue colors.
Oh.
And so she didn't look and see that it said salt and vinegar on the side.
Mm.
And so she said she opened it and ate a couple and was like, whoa, no. This isn't what I wanted. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you for at least putting the bag back. But I don't know if you've ever grabbed anything out of the cupboard or even the fridge thinking it was one thing and then realizing after you tried it that it wasn't.
I've probably done that under the influence once or twice and then just spit it out in the sink and moved on.
Right.
I can't think of when I've done that recently.
Over the holidays, we had pie, and I mistakenly had leftover pie here. So, and I mistakenly thought it was the whipped cream, but it was the mayonnaise.
Oh no!
And like my totally spaced out self didn't realize until I'd actually squeezed it onto the pie, and I was like,
That's my brother's biggest fear.
Is it really?
He hates mayonnaise.
What is
hates
wrong
it.
with mayonnaise? Come on.
I meant to bring it up on the podcast. And next time we have him around, we need to have like a jar of Hellman's right by him.
No, you know what? Just have it somewhere in the room so that as he's kind of looking around while we're talking, he notices it. And then he's like unnerved.
Yeah. Like it's just looking at him like you're bacon stuffy over there.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm mayonnaise.
That'd be awesome.
Did you want to hear about how some people are getting an allergy to red meat from being bitten by ticks?
I heard about that, and I would kill myself.
Really?
I'd hate it.
Well, I think that's existed for a long time.
But it's becoming a thing now.
Yeah,
like a lot of people are affected
more
by
prominent.
it.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Is it because ticks are on the rise? Is it because people are now invading territories where ticks are more prominent? Why is this a thing suddenly?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I didn't read all the way to the end of the article, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, you just went as far as the headline. Just
I was
like
like, oh, guys, check it out.
He saw a Reddit post.
Yeah, actually, I think it might have come from Reddit. I wouldn't be surprised.
ChatGPT, summarize this shit for me.
No, not me. I don't do that.
No, I don't think I
Not
could.
me.
I don't think I could do it without meat. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it's all meat. I think it's just red meat. So it's like hamburgers. Oh, see, that kills me right there. No hamburgers. Fuck that. I'm done.
no steaks.
No steaks.
No different cuts of steaks. No steaks at all.
Now, here's the thing, though. What is the allergy, though?
Right. And what are the
Like,
symptoms?
what happens?
Like what happens? Yeah.
Ooh.
You know,
just
but if you think,
immediately bathroom all day, or
yeah,
does it start oozing out of your pores? Hey guys, look, I'm like Play-Doh.
hi Gumby.
Yeah.
Allergic reaction symptoms include alpha-gal syndrome, which includes hives, nausea, vomiting, severe stomach pain, dizziness, drops in blood pressure, shortness of breath, and swollen lips and throat. So basically when Brian has cheese.
Or when I have Taco Bell.
Yeah. Or Little Caesars.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Your whole body just shuts down. It's like, we've already talked about this.
Yeah, my stomach's like, why?
Don't do this.
It's Stimpy, you idiot.
So it's the Lone Star tick is the one that's responsible for it. And you can recognize the Lone Star tick because it's red and has a white dot in the middle of its body.
Like I have time to identify it.
Yeah. No, ticks are so small, you're not even going to notice.
Oh, yeah.
And what region is this
This
in?
is in Kentucky.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Kansas. Man, Kansas is really getting it these days. Tuberculosis outbreak and the freaking tick. So they just said the reason is people are just outdoors more, and more people are just getting bitten by them. So it must be it could be that their population isn't being controlled by a predator. That's just me.
Who are their predators? Like
any animal that eats bugs.
Yeah,
like
frogs, turtles, birds,
aardvarks.
Your microphone this whole time. I just want to push both ends together.
Is that better?
Ass to ass.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Push them. Double side.
So can you imagine like going through life and then like eating red meat and then suddenly, you're allergic to it. And like you eat meat, you don't think about it. And you never think that you could possibly be allergic to meat. So you're sick and sick and sick and sick. And the doctor's like, oh, you had a tick bite. You're allergic to red meat now.
Maybe I've been allergic to red meat this whole time.
Maybe.
I've never noticed you have swollen lips, although you do have that beard.
Hey.
There.
He does have nice lips, though, doesn't he?
You said it, though, right? Look at that. We still got that news item in.
Yep. There you go.
Well done, Bacon.
Thank you.
You forced it out of us.
I sure did. I was like, I will make you talk about tuberculosis.
Just like 7 pounds of cheese out of my pores.
So, I didn't know what tuberculosis did to you. And apparently it's just like a really phlegmy cough. And it's just really uncomfortable and like night sweats, dizzy, whatever.
Ugh.
Just like basically the flu times like 10.
We're just smoking 2 packs a day.
Attaboy.
That too.
Another Virginia Slim, honey.
Don't forget your paperwork.
Why are they from New York?
That's from Monsters, Inc. I don't know.
Oh, is
That's
it?
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Anyway, you guys want to play the game?
I would love to.
Yeah, I'm
Let's do it.
interested.
So this is 1 second song. So what I'm going to do is in this game, 1 second song is I'm going to ask you to name the song after I play 1 second from it.
Okay.
So just
Is it a random second or is it the first second?
It's not always the first second.
Okay.
But it's close to the beginning, very close to the beginning. Because sometimes songs have like pre stuff before the music starts.
Okay.
So I skip all that stuff and just go straight to the music starting part.
And can we name either the artist or the title, or does it have to be both, or what?
You would definitely need the title of the song.
Okay.
And if you know the artist, you get a bonus point.
God help me.
Okay. Are you
So-
gonna?
Yeah, Brian, can you keep score?
Yeah, keep score, Brian.
No, I've
You
got
doing?
the soundboard here.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
Well,
I'm
Tim,
just-
can you?
I'll keep.
I'm just getting ready for anything that could happen.
And we'll play it by the same rules we played the TV theme game. Just whoever calls it out first is the
Okay.
winner. All right. So here, we did 3 decades. We did 80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
Right. Okay.
So the first five of each. The first 5 are going to be 80s.
Okay.
So here's the first one. Okay, so we're gonna. There we go.
Never gonna give you up.
It is. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So yeah, Rick Astley, correct.
Cool.
We're no strangers to love.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the second one. Number 2.
Oh, I know it. Don't for that. No.
Want to hear it again?
Yeah. That's it. It's
You got to
can't
tell me the name of the
can't
song.
go for that.
Yeah. That's
Um,
correct.
by
Steely Dan.
No. Hall and Oates.
That's right.
God.
Ding ding.
Whew. Oh, all right. So you do
I
have
found it.
noises over there. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. That was Hall & Oates. Can't go with that.
Can you turn it up just a smidgy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's better. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of these are very low. I don't really know why.
Mm.
All right, here's our next one.
Oh, Jesse's Girl.
Ooh.
Rick Springfield.
Ooh. 1 point each. That was Rick Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's Girl.
God, you're quick. I need buzzers. We need
Get
buzzers
some
in here.
taboo buzzers
Yeah,
in here.
because I have a condition where I get really excited and
You
I
have
know
a
the
fever?
answer, but I'm like, can't get it out.
Oh, I hope we got that face on camera. No, it was you were really going.
All right, number 3.
Oh, Sweet Child of Mine.
Ooh, that's
Guns
a
N'
tough-
Roses.
They both got it. That was an easy one. I was really easy on you guys the first 5 because I
So
wasn't sure how
far,
hard
yeah.
this is going to be, but
Okay.
they're going to get harder.
We're
So
okay.
far, they're all at the beginning though
Yeah.
too.
We're good.
Here is number 4.
Oh, donate money, donate time.
Huey Lewis in the News.
Yes.
Addicted to Love.
No.
Oh shoot.
You're so close.
The
though.
Power of Love.
There it is.
Yes.
I gotta stop singing it. I feel like I helped you.
No, I knew who it was.
Yeah. Good old Huey Lewis in the News.
I'm just gonna blurt out whatever comes to mind first, whether it's the
Okay.
artist or the title, because I'm terrible with titles.
Oh, Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Holy
No.
shit.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Cyndi
Yeah.
Lauper.
Yeah.
How did you get that?
That's because that's
Just
what it
hit.
sounds like.
It just hit.
I would
knew
not
it.
have heard that sound and thought girls when
I knew it, but for a second, I also thought it might have been Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Good pull.
You want to dance with somebody?
I think so. Yeah. I think
Well,
that's for for as much time as you're giving us. I don't even know if that's a second.
It is a second.
No way.
It was. yeah.
Really?
No
Okay.
way.
No way.
It's fun.
No Scrubs, TLC.
Come on.
Timmy.
He's so quick. You're really keeping a tally, aren't you?
Yeah. You told me to, because you take these very serious. So I want to
He
make
does.
sure.
Only when I'm winning.
I can tell.
All right, here's number 6.
Intergalactic Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Yep, that's correct.
Was that when you're bleeping out super beep?
Yeah. Yeah, that one was pretty gimme.
I just introduced my daughter to Beastie Boys this past weekend, and she was unimpressed. Sabotage was on,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Yeah, I don't like it." I was like, "Well, let me play you some more."
Have you tried Jerky Boys?
Didn't like it.
No, she's still too young.
Yes.
I'm going to be straight up. I don't really like the Beastie Boys that much.
You don't like to fight for your right.
I was gonna say.
opinion. Unpopular opinion.
Well, save that for the podcast.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Number 7.
Oh,
REM.
Follow You Down.
Wrong. Both of you wrong.
Really?
Play it again.
Oh. Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Yep, that
Yep.
was it.
I should have known. Stephen Bray at his 60th birthday party that he just had a couple of weeks ago got up on stage and played and sang that song. He plays bass in Smiling Jack and Something Shiny. Anyway, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
It was great. The party was awesome. We didn't stay too long. I think we stayed for about an hour. But they had 2 stages set up in this like convention center that was in, I guess it was in Falls Church. It was pretty cool.
Very
Anyway.
cool.
Nice. Number 8, I think. Bring it.
Oh, Will
Jiggy
Smith
with it,
getting
Will
jiggy
Smith.
with it.
Holy shit, you guys.
Dude, that's what I was saying. You got to like plug a second from like the bridge or
Right.
like the chorus or like just some other moment other than the beginning.
You guys really.
What?
We're on to you.
So I have a bonus song on here. I'm curious if you guys are going to get the bonus question because I
Tell
don't
us
think I
when.
would.
Is that coming up now?
No, we've still got a few more to go.
Okay.
I think this is number.
Can you
9.
turn his mic off real quick for the next one?
I almost did it too.
He's so fast.
Biggie Smalls, and that's Hypnotize.
You got it right.
I wasn't sure if you were going to get it. I was going to throw it in there.
Yeah,
Right.
it's okay.
Well, if you had gone in there, you would have gotten the point.
I know. Whatever.
Oh,
Jagged Little Pill.
Alanis Morissette, and it's
No. That's the name of the album. That's not the name of the song.
One Hand in My
Ironic.
Pocket.
No.
No, One Hand in My Pocket.
Yep.
That's the name of the song?
Yep.
Oh.
I'll give you half.
It's not going to help me.
Here's the next one.
It is, I can picture
Jewel?
it. Jewel, yep. After you're gone, you were meant
You belong
for me.
to me.
Nah, it was meant for you. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that was you.
Damn it. I helped you. You little shit.
You really talked through the whole thing.
I did. I was trying to like speed through
Well,
it.
what's funny is he was singing it out loud, and I was doing it in my brain. I was like, I got to get to it.
Yeah.
I have to do it out loud.
I'll
can't.
give you a point.
My brain's too noisy.
I'll give you a point. Don't worry.
All right. Here's the next one.
Oh,
Kelly Clarkson said,
Since
"You
We're
be
Gone."
That was a tie.
I played a show recently, a solo acoustic gig,
Uh-huh.
and I was told I needed to add that song. And I was like, how?
Right?
How do I add that song? So that's my next task is to figure it out.
Did you see the show, Kelly Clarkson show? She had Anne Hathaway on there, and they were doing like a name that song, and Anne Hathaway got it before Kelly did.
Oh,
And
really?
she nailed it. She sang it really well. It was really, really cool. All right, here's the next one.
Had a bad day. Daniel Powder.
Oh, my
man.
God.
2 points to Timmy on that one.
I didn't get a single point.
I'll give you a point.
God. You are on cocaine right now. I can't keep up.
Huh? Where am I? Is there a cloud?
The song most used in TV shows in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Bad Day. I remember, I think it was Grey's Anatomy that did an episode where they all sang. And like, dude, like, what are you doing? You're a medical drama. Everybody's going to sing.
They sang?
And I think
Like when they did the one take, when that was like a popular thing, like on The Office and...
no, they actually, the entire episode was them singing.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But no, their entire episode, their entire episode was just like pop songs that they sang in place of saying lines.
Mm.
It was terrible. It was fucking terrible. Anyway, here's the next one.
Oh, that's
50 Cent in the club?
In the club. Yeah.
Come on, give me that one.
No, you're good. I'll give you credit.
Apata. What's that song?
Apata-patip. Apata-patip.
Here's the next one.
Yeah, there goes my hero, Foo Fighters.
No. Sugar We're Going Down by...
Good pull.
who's it by?
Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy. There it is.
You don't get the point for the Fallout Boy.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's fine.
You never help me.
I help you.
You help me.
Easy there, Foo Fighters.
That was pretty close, though.
Oh.
La la. Kylie Minogue.
Can't get you out of my head.
Yeah.
I think it's Minogue, but yeah.
Is it?
I think
Is it Minogue?
I think it's
Sade,
Minogue.
Sade.
Oh, whatever.
she's from the UK. Who cares?
Oh, he
Wow.
said it, not me. No, no, no.
Yeah. So here's the next one.
This is how you
Yeah,
remind
that's
me,
right.
Nickelback.
My boy Chad Kroger.
I should have
Yeah.
made this much more difficult. I'll know that for next time. Here's the next one.
Oh, Ja Rule.
Yep.
Featuring
Well, when I go without my baby.
yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Where would I
Ashanti.
be without you?
Ashanti.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, it's not Ashanti.
No.
Christina Milian.
And nope.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
J Lo.
Yes,
Oh,
J-Lo.
it is J-Lo.
So
Yeah.
what's
I'm
the song?
real.
I'm real. That's right.
Yep. Good pull.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, bacon.
I gotta update the score.
I see you.
That was
Oh, boy.
that went by faster than I thought it would.
That's what she said.
They were only a
Damn it.
second
I
each.
told you not to tell anybody. I told you.
What's the bonus?
That was the bonus.
Oh, that was?
Oh, wow.
Oh, what anticlimactic.
I know. No Steely Dan in there whatsoever.
None.
That would have tripped me up a little bit.
I did throw that in there, the Hall & Oates one. I just looked at him and was like, Steely Dan.
I heard you say that, and I ignored you.
Yeah, he was like, no.
How dare you think Hall &
How
Oates is Steely
dare
Dan?
you.
God damn it.
How dare you? No, that was fun. Good job, Bacon.
Thanks,
Thank you.
buddy. Good times.
That was fun. I can't. How do I remember Daniel Powder?
Exactly. Like I
I-
never thought you guys would get that because he was like a one-hit wonder.
He was.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys, really,
You should do all one
I
hit
was
wonders.
just going to say that you should pick a theme and just kind of stick with it because there's
Tub
bound
thumping.
there's bound to be some obscure ones in there, right? That we might not get immediately.
Yeah.
That could be a good one. Write that down.
writing that down.
Awesome. That was cool. Good game, Brian. Yes.
Good game. What was the final score?
Yeah, what was the score?
16 to
28
1.
to 15.
That's not bad. You did good, Brian.
28 to 15.
Yeah, you only almost doubled your score. That's not bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? What the hell?
Speaking of almost doubling your score, did you
pit
guys
that
see the
down.
NFC Championship game?
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I wish you would fly away.
Yeah.
Be humble. What was the album? I think it was called Bitch or something. Or not Bitch. It
He
was
said it though,
Damn.
right?
It was called Damn.
Oh,
Right?
did he say that one too?
I don't come on. Tim, help me out. Quit fucking with me.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't it called Damn?
Watch out.
Danger.
Can you look it up? Anyway, he came out with an album.
Mystical?
Yeah. Get on the float. I'm so glad you got that reference. That's so funny.
Watch yourself. I don't think a lot of
Is
people
it
are very
just him?
familiar. Yeah.
He's probably gonna
He'll
like,
bring people out.
yeah, when Usher or
What if Drake comes out?
that's not gonna happen.
You think they're going to hug?
I don't know. Or they rap battle.
What if much
that would
like,
be cool if Drake came out and they rap battled.
Do you think Drake's a real rapper though?
It was called Damn.
Yeah, I was right.
Do I think Drake's a real rapper? No.
No. So as a performer, he just kind of comes out and sings,
Yeah.
does his little dance. What was his show? Degrassi?
Yeah.
On the TV show?
The Disney Pipeline.
And now he's a rapper.
Or maybe
And
that was
we're
Nickelodeon. I don't know.
taking him seriously or supposed to be or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
I'm interested in seeing it.
I'm
but
sure it's
I
going to be a
just-
great performance.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway.
I think there's not a lot of hype, right? It's not like a Bruno Mars where you know the music collection. It's
or
not like
Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
Well,
Or that-
you're going way back now. Come on, old man.
That year when they did, like, I think it was a couple years ago, they did West Coast rappers like Snoop Dogg was out
Yeah.
there, 50 Cent was out there.
Well,
50
wasn't-
Cent was hanging upside down like
wasn't-
a whole dollar.
That was a really
Wasn't-
cool halftime show.
Nice. When did Usher do his? Was
Wasn't
that last year?
I think so.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I remember that. Yeah, it was
And,
fantastic.
my kids looked at me like, "What are you?" And Lindsay and I were just
Like
we're hitting
jamming.
every freaking song.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like Lil Jon.
I haven't really seen that much hype. Like I've seen it because I have Apple TV. I get ads for it, but like I haven't heard a lot of buzz about it.
You know who else I liked?
Well, they played it the whole frickin' Eagles Commanders game.
Oh yeah.
You know who else I liked was The Weeknd. You remember when they did that single shot of him going through the mirror maze?
That was so cool.
That was amazing. I've never seen anything like that before.
The Weeknd did a really good job too.
He was blinded by the lights though.
He was.
We should do a ranking of Super Bowl halftime shows.
Of the big game ones.
Yeah, the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. Yeah. Because they're like Bruno Mars was cool too because he came out and played the drums too. Like he went out there and it was just like spotlight on him by himself playing the drums. And I was like, ooh, this is for me.
Speaking
that
of
was
that,
actually the last time Eagles were in the
Bruno.
There you go. No, playing the drums.
Oh.
I saw a video of Carrie Underwood playing the drums.
Really?
Yes, like a drum set.
Oh,
I was impressed. I had no idea she had that talent.
You just lit up a side of Bacon's brain.
I know. I know. He was a little excited.
Wow. What's that face?
The same one you gave earlier that I hope the camera got? Yeah. Except your hand was out. There it is.
That's like that phrase when somebody that you don't really like has said something that you agree with. Have you know that meme where it's like somebody
You don't like Carrie Underwood?
No, I don't like Carrie Underwood.
At all?
Oh, I mean, I don't know personally. I'm sure
Did we have this conversation? I know we talked about her.
We talked about her inauguration.
Is that why you don't like her?
No.
Oh.
He just
doesn't like country music.
She doesn't do it for you?
Don't put words in my face. I like country music, some of it. And
just not hers.
But the funny thing is, I'm more into like the poppy country that
the bro
not
country.
Really country.
You like the bro country.
I kind of secretly like the bro country. Like
you like the posty country.
You know that stupid song by
Florida Georgia
Line.
Around here,
roll your windows down.
A cruise.
Yeah. I fucking jammed. That slaps. I like that song.
Why couldn't that have been one of the songs for us to pick from?
Yeah. You didn't pick a single country song.
Yeah, there was no country.
Oh, my God. Where did you pull these songs from?
Country is the forgotten genre in my brain. Like, I don't think about country like that.
Tim, you hear that? He said he doesn't think about you at all.
That is not what I said.
When you're not around, out of sight, out of mind. Sad times.
I do have issues.
Michael Bacon's friend.
I do have issues with object permanence. That's true.
Oh.
Hey, boys. All right.
Adios. Peace and love.
That was really loud.
Get off my buttons.
Peace and love. Can we talk about that for a couple minutes? You know, I honestly haven't yet spent any time kind of diving into it.
Diving into what?
But it was a random thought that I had the other day. I was looking across the room at my record player, and I was just thinking about how vinyls had made a comeback, you know, as kind of, souvenir or whatever, like people collect them, have always collected them, but they've kind of been making this comeback. But that hasn't happened with CDs and it hasn't happened with cassette tapes, really. Yet. Right.
I don't think it will.
But then I was thinking, you know, the evolution of music, we've kind of evolved now all the way to just streaming music. Everybody has a phone and they always have their phone with them. And now you can stream music in your car. You do all kinds of stuff. So is that the pinnacle of listening to music now, is streaming? Is that it? Or do you think that there could be like the next wave or next level of listening to music somehow?
So I saw that you sent us that. And I was thinking about it. No, I see you need a muzzle. So we can talk.
Wow.
Jeez. So I saw that, and as I was continuing, as I was saying, it made me think, like, what else, like, outside the box that would be cool aside from streaming, right? Like, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
What if the next step is more like a hologram experience where you bring a concert to your house kind of deal?
That's actually a pretty phenomenal thought.
So that was where my mind went, was, okay, we can have it real time, anytime from an audio perspective, but now let's get a visual perspective.
How do you adjust the experience to make it more enhanced kind of thing? Yeah.
So that was
That's
my
a great
thought,
idea.
that you can play it on your phone and it bounces from your
Projects.
phone, right?
Yeah,
It
it
projects.
does something.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Interesting. I like the concert idea.
Yeah.
You know, or like watching a music video projection or something like that.
Yeah.
The concert idea is pretty fantastic.
That is a good
I
idea.
mean, with the way that we're China's filling up their empty skyscrapers with, servers.
Right. So for the record, that is copyright.
Copywritten, so
Yeah,
don't copy.
Right. You
Tim.
better, better go trademark that.
It's right here on the pod.
That's a good idea.
We're going to call it Tim Vision.
Timmy C on the pod.
What do you think, Bacon?
I thought that we don't know what that next technology will be because we haven't come close enough to it. I think streaming will be the dominant way that we get music for a very long time until a new technology comes out. And we can't even because when we back in the day when we were playing records, we weren't thinking, oh man, imagine us. You didn't even think streaming. Like it never came to your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we even know what the next thing will be because we haven't invented it yet.
But isn't CDs kind of vinyl, but with a laser as opposed to a needle?
It's
So,
the holographic
it's like
imprint.
Yeah.
I think that the reason that records made a comeback is because when you play a vinyl versus playing a CD or playing a digital, it's like a different experience.
It's a different
It's much
sound.
warmer. It's more of you kind of get more of the range of the instruments on the.
It's something very special. Yeah.
But I don't think CDs has that, so I don't see any reason why they would come back, except for like retro kids thinking they're cool because they like stuff that came out in the 90s.
Well, yeah, and that's all it takes is for one kid to find his dad's, CD collection, and then everybody's doing it.
Yeah, like all his friends would be like, "Oh, you need to carry around that big booklet." Nah, I've got my phone. I'm good.
Well, remember you used to have one in the visor.
The visor, you had your big book of CDs in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Take a hard right and they all fall out.
That's right. That has definitely happened to me.
Tim's mixtape 4.
It took a lot.
I used to make tons of mixes.
Hell
dude.
yeah. It took a lot to get my visor. Those are my most frequently listened to ones. So I just
Sure.
So it was a lot of Dave Matthews was up there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying. Honestly, Tim, I'm not that I'm surprised, but that has kind of made me think of it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure. Like I was thinking of the cell phone device, right, and how ever since it came out, it's just been a continued refinement of how can we enhance this experience, and it's included eventually now, streaming music.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because you always have your phone with you. You can stream music literally anywhere you are. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
And you can even download stuff onto your phone. And if you're in an area where you don't have service, you can still play it off of there. And then you can just connect to a Bluetooth speaker, and it's
So you're all set.
But yeah, like the only other thing that I can think of was like the bone. What is it? The bone conduction. I forget what it's called. Like the eyeglasses that you put on that have the speakers built in. So the speakers aren't actually on your ears or in your ears, but it's like resonating through your freaking skull.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking, that might be a way of listening to music, but and then of course you go into the discussion of Neuralink and having a chip planted in your head.
I don't think I want that.
And then you can listen to music whenever you want. You just sit there drooling.
Yeah. Because they went 1 millimeter too far when they put it in.
Yeah.
Now you're just a drooling vegetable.
Now we're like Idiocracy all over again. So, Bacon, you got new stickers for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of good new things for the pod happening. Yeah, we got some new stickers. They're a little bit bigger than the other ones were, but they were a great deal, and I couldn't pass it up.
Dude, they're awesome.
Very cool.
So we got some.
I like how it's got the black and white, but the on-air sign
Is
red.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the sign over here, which is cool.
Yeah.
And that was your design, actually.
Aw.
I know. It
was my idea, but it was his design.
Give him credit or he'll be
No,
grumpy.
I love the logo. I think it's a great logo.
Don't let the Power Lord font go to your head.
Right.
Yeah, the Power Lord font was hard to find.
And then I've seen some new pictures of the set.
Yeah, the set.
You have? You mean you haven't been here?
You're not physically here now?
No, he did some like professional looking
Oh,
pictures
yeah.
of the set.
Yeah, that was a Bacon and Brian collab, actually.
That's true.
Oh, look at that.
You're right.
Because I just got a new camera and I wanted to take some pictures, and I was like, I want to take these pictures, but I don't know if my camera is as good as they say it is. I was worried that it wasn't going to be the kind of quality that Brian's camera does.
And yours
Right.
is.
Yeah, they came out great.
Yeah.
I'm not at all disappointed.
So we had a photo shoot here. I had Bacon out on the couch.
Yeah, it was like Costanza.
Yeah, he was in his tighty whities. I'll tell you what. There's no evidence of shrinkage.
Nice. Well done, Bacon.
Well, It definitely wasn't
I'll
cold
bake
in
it.
here.
So what are we using those pictures for?
So
those are private.
no one can see those. But no, like we actually ended up spending, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes on that. And we took about 175 photos.
It was a
of
ridiculous
the
amount of
same
pictures.
general, general stuff. And I picked out the ones that I liked. And I noticed that the neon sign we have by Brian there was reflecting off the white table. And I was like, how cool is that to think about, like how PodcastNV is a reflection of radio.
It's almost
NV.
like a puddle in front of a bar or a
Yeah, and that kind of, I thought that was really cool. Like kind of some symbolism in the photograph of.
So is that going to be like
symbology
stickers? Is that going to be for the background of your postings? What is that going to be used for?
So without actually saying it out loud or prompting, the way they look, like they look like album covers.
Okay.
So my thought is to use them for individual episodes, or just kind of keep it fresh as far as like what it looks like online.
It's good to have the cache, CACHE, of images that you can use. Kind of, is that what it is?
I don't know. No, it's not cache.
A cache is something else.
Yeah,
I know what a cache is.
I was just being silly. Sorry.
He knows what it is.
But to have that folder of imagery that you can tap into, because you don't want to just keep using the same. You want to have some sort of either evolution or diversity, with the material that we're trying to put out. Very much like the space that we're sitting in right now. What did your mom say? She was like, God, I'm so sick and tired of seeing this big brown table in the middle of your room. And you guys, you really could be doing better. I don't know what your mom
That is a
sounds
great
like.
my mom impression. How do you know? No.
Wow.
No, she doesn't sound like that. In case she's listening. But no, my mom actually said to me around the holidays, she's like, why don't you move the table into the other room? Because my kitchen is,
She's like, open concepts are in, honey.
Yeah. She's like, my kitchen is big enough that I can have a table in there. Why don't you put the table in the kitchen and make this another seating area, which is both good for parties and you can use it for the podcast. I was like, that's brilliant. I don't know why I never thought of that, So I moved the couch in here and we set up some stuff, and we got the neon sign in the background, the on-air sign back there. We got some LED lights that kind of add a little bit more color to the videos that we do. So if you haven't checked out our YouTube, check us out on YouTube to see what the new set looks like. And then
very cool.
We've also added some additional camera angles too. So
we got some new camera angles. I think we're still trying to figure out some of the lighting. Right now we're sitting underneath a parachute of what should
it's
be.
like something's filling with water and ready to drop down on us.
Like my bathtub is leaking right now.
No. No, I think we'll figure that part out. Lighting is tough. And we've gone through a couple different iterations, but we'll get it. I feel like we're 98% there.
Yeah. I think we're
and our cameras are out.
Yeah, I think we need to wrap it up.
Damn.
Yeah.
2 of the cameras aren't recording anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, they just cut.
3 hours and 37 minutes gone.
3:03.
Well, boys, another awesome episode.
Excellence.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Protrudes.
Cheers. Until next time.
Bacon, can you do the honors?
Shack us home.
This podcast was produced and engineered by Michael Bacon from Bacon Wade Productions in cooperation with Revelry Media Productions. Video was provided by Brian Johnson. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date on our latest episodes. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at PodcastRNV and on TikTok at podcast.nv. Send us your thoughts over email at feedback@podcastnv.com. What do you think 1111 means to you then?
I think that's just something is here. There's some presence. There's something watching over. It's some reminder of something.
Aren't you supposed to make a wish when it's 11?
Well, apparently not this guy.
Oh, all right.
At the end of the song, why do you say so many times in a row, leave me alone?
Because I'm not understanding what it's here for, and I'm not getting it. And you have to see the lyrics, and I'll send them to you sometime.
Please do, because here I am thinking 11:11 happens twice a day.
I hate you.
11:11 happens twice a day, and if you notice it, a couple times a week, that's going to make an
Now,
impact on you.
combine that over the course of life.
And Real Men of Genius.
Yeah. Of genius.
The guy who knows when it's 11:11.
It's the guy that knows 11:11. Why does that come on the clock?
We know you think there's some spiritual being in the room with you at this time.
Leave me alone.
Leave Timothy alone.